This is Misty. How's everybody doing today? Um, Today is a special day. Today is my son Jason's birthday. My mom's birthday was yesterday, and in 2 days will be my brother Lawrence's birthday. And also, Cuddles had a birthday not too long ago, like last week. Cuddles, your birthday was last week. I didn't get a chance to shout out and say good happy birthday to you. Well, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Are you upset with me? No? You forgive me? That's great. I love you, Cuddles. Happy birthday. He said he loved me too. Very good. So, I have a very special book. Tomorrow is the first day of school in Georgia, August 4th. And we have a story about the first day. It's called First Day Jitters. Somebody's afraid about the first day of school. Have you ever been there, Cuddles? Yeah, I have too. I've been afraid about first day. I've been afraid about new jobs, um, school, new meeting new friends and stuff like that. It's kind of scary sometimes, a little bit anxious, but that's okay because once you get to know your routine and everything, it's so much better. Yeah. So the author of our story is Julie Danberg, and the illustrator of our book is Judy Love. So Julie wrote the words and Judy drew the pictures. Are you ready for our story, Cuddles? This story is about someone who's very afraid on the first day of school. At the end, I think you'll be very surprised to find out who it is. So, when we get started reading our book, shall we? Okay, let's read our book. It's called First Day Jitters. Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss the first day at your new school, do you? Not going, said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. Of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school, Sarah said. She tunneled down to the end of her bed. I don't want to go. Madam Jew. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never been there before. Don't worry. You liked your other school. You'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet. That's just it. I don't know anybody. And it'll be hard and I just hate it, that's all. That's exactly how you feel when you're anxious about something. Just don't want to do it. What will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them you were coming. So he said the police might show up. They're gonna have a search party. They're trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, where she is. Trying to figure out where Sarah is. What's going on with Sarah? Why is she not here the first day? They had the police looking for her? Oh no, that's trouble. They will think that I am lucky, and they will wish that they were at home in bed like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell. I'm not playing the silly game. 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. He said, I'm serious. Going to school. Sarah tumbled out of the bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. She fumbled into her clothes. I don't want to. My head hurts, she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. So he gave her some breakfast and her lunch. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. That means she's kind of nervous and her hands are kind of sticky and cold. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. Oh no, she's having problems. She's so anxious, poor baby. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah weakly. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mrs. Burton. Sarah slumped down in her seat. Oh, Sarah, Mrs. Burton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on, I'll show you where to go. So here's the principal. She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. You see all the little children? Don't worry. Everyone is nervous the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. So Sarah's running behind her. When they got to the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. So I wonder where Sarah's going to sit. Let's find out. The class looked up as Miss Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Mrs. Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room. Oh, that's horrible. On the first day of school, you gotta stand in front of everybody and introduce yourself. Oh, class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Mrs. Sarah Jane Hartwell. The end. How was that for a plot twist? How was that ending? Were you expecting Sarah to be the teacher? When I first read it, I didn't. But I love this story because it lets you know that everybody's afraid. Not just the students, the teachers too. She started a new job, and it was the very first day of school at her new job. She was very anxious about it. She was a little nervous. She didn't really want to go because she was used to her old school. Have you ever had that feeling where you had to start a new school and you're used to the old one? When I started high school, I was so used to my other school, smaller, and went to a really big high school. And I walked in a hallway and I didn't know where I was going, and I turned around and bumped into someone. That was very, very scary for me. And they just kept walking. They just said, whatever, kept walking. But I was nervous because I was anxious. It was my first day, and I made a mistake. That's when people make mistakes a lot, when they're nervous. But don't be anxious tomorrow. or on your first day of school, don't be anxious because it's just the beginning of a new adventure. It's the beginning of something new, and we all need to do something new. I want to say a special hello to Emmanuel, Faith, Peter, Paul, John, and Mary. I don't know if I did that already, but if I did, I'm doing it twice. Just know that you're loved from far, far away. And I love all of you too that are watching. I appreciate you coming on to see me today. I just wanted to share that special story because it's the first day of school tomorrow. And I really, really am excited about that. And I know that it can be a little scary, but it's okay because you're starting a new adventure. So just put on a brave face and smile and say, I'm going to have the best day ever. Isn't that right, Cuddles? I'm going to have the best day ever. You want to know why I'm going to have the best day ever? Because I'm starting something new. And I can make something new into something great. You don't have to have boring new. You can have exciting new. You can have fun new. Daring new. Everything doesn't have to be boring and dull and, oh, we're back to this routine again. It could be something great and special and spectacular. Something fun. Something that you wouldn't necessarily expect. And that's okay. Cuddles. How do you feel about the first day of school tomorrow? You happy? You excited? Not really. Not really. But you're happy about it? Yeah, that's great. I am too. I'm very happy about the first day of school tomorrow. So, in the meantime, get ready, prepare yourself, relax, take a nice bubble bath, go outside and play some games with mommy and daddy, read a book, do something fun today. Do something nice today. Say a prayer. Say thank you, God, for this special day. And may my adventure tomorrow begin a new, fresh start. So, I'm sorry you have all this hair in your eyes closed. That's better. Now I can see your pretty eyes. Look at them. Now I can see your eyes, Cuddles. Oh, and I have another thing that I wanted to say. Um, I've been saying abrazos y besos. I'm supposed to say abrazos y besos. Abrazos y besos is hugs and kisses in Spanish. Embrazos is to clasp. So I was choking everybody. I'm sorry about that. I meant well. I was just trying to hug you. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Sunday. I love you. Have a good evening.